second date update on the 10 with Ramiro, Pebbles, Melissa, and Leroy. The Get Up Crew.
Hot 96.9.
All right, Sherry.
Yes.
You there? You're looking for Toby?
Yes.
Okay, talk to us. What happened?
Okay, so me and this guy, Toby, I thought we were kind of like in a committed relationship. Like, we've been spending some time together and everything, only for like a month or so.
Yeah.
But he basically just kind of like disappeared on me, and like we've been hanging out at each other's house and spending a lot of time together.
All right. Well,
so I just thought we were in a good place.
Okay, so let's go back to the last time you hung out. Is there anything weird you might have done or said that, that maybe turned him off or?
Not really. Like, we were just at his house. We was watching Netflix, and we was actually watching wrestling on Netflix, which I'm pretty into, so I know my stuff. Like, I just thought we had a vibe. He did kind of get annoyed that I was like making fun of his clothes and stuff.
Aww. Okay.
But I mean,
what were you saying about his clothes?
He just like says a lot of things that he doesn't wear, or a lot of things like that he doesn't use. Like, if you go to the bank or something and they give you like a keychain or just a little something, he just keeps everything.
Oh my God. He's like a walking banner for like different companies.
Is he a hoarder? What is his deal?
Not like that messy, dirty, like, hoarder thing.
Wow.
Like, he just saves a lot of things that he doesn't wear.
Yeah.
And, I was telling him that maybe he should get rid of some of his stuff, make some room in his closet, be a little bit updated, but he just like...
I feel like...
I don't know.
I feel like the way you're telling us is not the way you told him for some reason. Like, you're saying it's so polite to us. You're like, he said, he saves stuff he doesn't use.
Because I don't want to knock him being, like, kind of creative. So I'm kind of, like, reaching, but it's like...
Yeah.
And honestly, that was a couple weeks ago. Like, I don't know.
But that was the last time you heard from him, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, it wasn't a big argument or nothing. Like, I was trying to be helpful, so I can't really see how that was really a problem. And I feel like I know he's kind of like... He's like a creative, artsy guy, so it's like I don't want to like knock him for being himself. I kind of like that about him. I just, I don't know.
All right.
Creative, artsy to other people is like a lazy bum, but anyway, like, he doesn't shave. It's art. He's using his creative reign to look like a slob. All right, so Sherry, we're gonna give Toby a call for you next, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Toby, this is Ramiro, Pebbles, and Melissa, the Get Up Crew show. Can I explain to you why we're calling?
Wait, what's going on? What is this?
It's Ramiro, Pebbles, and Melissa, and we're calling you because we got your phone number from a girl that knows you and feels like you have a good chemistry, and she would love to go on a date with you. We'll tell you the girl's name, and if you agree to go on a date with her, then we'll pay for whatever date you want to do. Like, you tell us the restaurant, we'll pay for the entire, the meal, the food, the drinks, all that stuff for a date for you and the girl.
You know what? That I like free food. Who's the chick?
All right, beautiful. Her name is Sherry.
Oh, hell no, man. Nah, not even for free food. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord. Not even for free food. Okay, so we spoke to her, and she said that maybe you thought she called you a hoarder or something like that because you saved.
Nah. She called me a fat piece of shit.
Wait, okay, hold on. That is much different.
A fat piece of shit.
Okay, hold on. That is so different. Okay, so Sherry, wait, okay.
Oh my
God.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
So, okay. Toby, you're saying she called you a fat piece of shit. Sherry, you're saying you didn't. Who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth?
I'm telling the truth.
Yo, let me bust it down for you, bro.
Yes, please. Okay, explain.
I'm a big girl myself.
Hold on, Sherry.
Okay,
Sherry.
like
Sherry, I'm going to put you on mute here so we can get Toby's side of the story because.
What the
okay,
oh my God.
Hold on. All right, I just put her on mute. I need to hear this story. How a hoarder turns into calling you a fat piece of. Go ahead.
All right, let me explain though. So she talks in her sleep.
And
she told me that from the get. I thought she was going to say some funny things in her sleep, you know what I'm saying? Like some crazy stuff. Or like tell stories, but nah, man, she was just roasting me all night.
What do you mean?
She called me fat.
No!
And then yo, for real? She said my balls smell like cheese.
Do they smell like cheese?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, I don't go down there and smell them. You know, I can't do that, but I feel like she's letting her inner thoughts out.
Okay. Let me take hey, Sherry. You're off of mute, Sherry. Hello?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so do you think that Toby is fat and his balls smell like cheese? Oh my God.
No, first of all, okay, that is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not. Oh my God. Okay, listen. Now, yes, I do talk in my sleep, but I've never. I wouldn't say that. I feel like you're just trying to find something wrong with me.
No, you said my name. You said my name.
Oh my.
Yo,
okay, I'm really okay.
I'm positive. Unless you're doing another dude with my name that weighs 230 pounds.
I'm definitely embarrassed. I just think that's a little funny. But I don't feel that way. I am a big girl myself. Okay, I like big gentlemen. I don't necessarily say that he's fake.
How often was she doing this? Was it one time or
every time? Every
Oh my God!
Okay.
That is so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Does she talk to you like this when she?
I do like you. Like I really enjoy.
Okay, well that was my question. Hold on. But does she talk to you like this when she's awake, Toby, or?
Nah, she's super nice to me awake, but clearly she's holding.
I don't even remember this, guys. I would not talk to somebody like that. I'm really interested in. In fairness, you're being a little sensitive. If you're mad about some from when I'm asleep, I don't know what the I'm saying in my god sleep. I'm telling you now, like I called the radio because I like you.
Said my balls smell like cheese.
Well, I feel like if you're going to be sensitive about it, it might be a little truth there.
Well, hold on. If she promises, okay, if she promises, Sherry, can you promise not to be mean?
I can't promise what come out my mouth in my sleep, no. And I'm really disappointed that this is the reason why, because for one, let's be real, you didn't have to ghost me. You could have just told me this. Like, why you don't wake me up and be like, yo, watch what you're saying in your sleep? Like, you don't even do that.
But
so why are you like being
things in your sleep though? Like, I just feel like unconsciously there's some resentment there against me, and I don't want to deal with it.
No, I think you're just being insecure.
How am I insecure when you're literally saying bad things about me?
No, because you shouldn't take it so sensitive if I'm asleep and not conscious.
No, for you it's sleep, but for me, you're roasting me. You're hurting my feelings. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, but I don't want to deal with you being angry at me consciously. When it's unconscious, that means
you can't just laugh it off.
Laugh it off?
Well, we can go to the gym together. We're both chunky.
Oh my God!
Well,
I wouldn't be mad if somebody said my cooter wooter stank if I know my cooter wooter ain't stank. Maybe you feel like your boss be stank, so you're.
I know you said that. You're the one that said that in your sleep, and now you're bringing that up now. Not saying like, oh, I guess it does stink.
No, you brought it up when you told me that I said that. Like you're being.
I think you guys should go on another date.
He's so self-conscious now. That
she said his balls
smell like cheese.
Maybe they do, and he thinks that because you keep telling him that every time you go to sleep. Well, hold on. Are you guys willing to go on another date and discuss this, Toby? Or
I like him. I thought he was
I'm good.
You're good?
Oh my God! Yeah. I wish I'd have thought it was a hoarder thing for real because this is ridiculous. You're just a bitch.
See, the truth comes out.
And time she's awake.
Well, I'm embarrassed. I called the radio station because I liked you. I thought we had a vibe. I'm thinking, we're going to be able to reconnect. I thought you thought it was the creativity thing because, you
said my balls smell like cheese. I can't get over that.
The second date update on the 10th.
Weekday mornings at 6:10, 7:10, 8:10, and 9:10.